One of the very special things about the ELC program is the mentorship program. And what's great about it is it's a one-on-one pairing. So the students are paired one-on-one with a mentor. It's also 2 short sessions instead of 1 longer session. And it's student-led, which is a very important element. So the student really defines what he or she is interested in and how that mentor can be of support. And then we wrap up the program with a mentor appreciation party, which is a great networking opportunity for both the students and the mentors. The one-on-one element of the mentorship program is one of the things that make it very special. There's a magic that happens when 2 people are in a room talking to each other and there's nobody else there. Also, for a lot of our students, they can be very shy. And if it's a one-on-one pairing, there's nowhere to hide. So they can't hide behind another student who's more talkative. And that way, this student gets the benefit of somebody who's there really just for them. And what I love about this is that a parent has a vested interest, a teacher has a vested interest. The mentors are purely there to help this student achieve whatever his or her goals are. The decision to do 2 shorter sessions was a very deliberate one. We found that if we do a longer session, the students just wait weeks and weeks before they get in touch with the mentor. But if they know that the session is only 4 or 5 months, they're very quick and there's some good urgency to get involved and get things going right away. Of course, we hope that the pairs will continue to be in touch well after the mentorship program. So I don't look at this as they've only got 4 months to be in touch. The other thing about it is students have very different interests their junior year than they do their senior year. Sometimes in their junior year, they just want someone to help them figure out what they want to do after they graduate. But by the time they're seniors, they're very clear about what they want, and that's really quite a different mentor. The matching process is actually quite deliberate. The students will fill out a form where they will tell me what industry they're interested in, perhaps what company they'd like to be paired with somebody from. They'll also tell me what level of expertise they're looking for. Are they looking for somebody fairly junior or maybe somebody kind of senior? And then we go even further and we'll ask about gender, race, country of origin, because sometimes a student will say, I want to be paired with someone who kind of looks like me and who may have had some of the experiences that I know that I'm going to have. But at the end, it also comes down to just a little bit of magic. I'm looking at the background of the student and I'm looking at the background of the mentor, and there's something that just says to me, I think these 2 are going to be a good pair, and usually it works out pretty well. Success stories, like all mentorship pairs, come in different shapes and sizes. There was one student who I remember really well because the pairing wasn't necessarily one that I thought was a natural one. I didn't have what I felt was a proper pair for this student, but he had a strong interest in music, and I knew that this mentor had a strong interest in music, so I paired them. And it ended up working out great. It turned out that this mentor had a client that was a perfect fit for what the student wanted to do, and at the end of the program, the student ended up getting a job. Now, on the surface, that may seem like the best success story, and it really was, but in truth, a lot of the other success stories don't show up until well later. What I love are sort of the little things. When a student comes to me and says, I was so nervous about that first meeting with my mentor, and now I'm totally comfortable, and now I have complete confidence that I can go and talk to a business professional, and I'll be fine. I know how to do that now. Or my mentor helped steer me on a different path than what I was planning on, and I couldn't be happier. So sometimes it's not even the big ones, it's those small little things that you know have really changed the trajectory of a student's professional life, and that's pretty cool. I think my favorite part of the ELC one-on-one mentorship program is that mentor appreciation party at the end, because that's where you get to actually see the pairs together. I don't get to see much of it, so that's where I get to see them together. And what I love is when I'll see a student grabbing their mentor by the elbow and saying, I really want you to meet one of my friends, or I want to introduce you to somebody else. And you can just see how proud they are of each other. And that's the magic that comes from that relationship and this terrific connection that was built. It's also a great opportunity for the mentors to network with other mentors, and it gives the students another opportunity to network on kind of a more professional level. So there's just this wonderful feeling that happens at that party, and it gives the students an opportunity to say thank you in a public way, and that's pretty special too.